Hello.
Okay, because it's like making noise.
Oh, yeah. We with it.
Is that like a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, that's nice. That's good vibes. See, everything's gonna be okay. Making noise.
Oh,
I know it's stressful, but everything will be okay. There you go. Say your last name again. Like a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, that's good. That's good. I don't like messing up. I don't like messing up names. I know it's stressful, but everything will be okay. There you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Just Die in Reality, where it's me, Daisha, and this is my reality. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm obsessed with fitness and pretty women.
There you go.
It's a hand-in-hand beautiful thing for me. So today on Just Die in Reality, I have an opportunity to sit down with I want y'all to follow right now. Just like pull out your phones. At Body by Nixx. X. That's Body by Nixx. Okay. I hope I'm saying it right. I think the X, that's a Nixx. Body by Nixx. Nicole or Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki's fine. Nixx is fine.
Nikki Amato. All right. It took me
But everyone calls
13
me
times.
Nixx.
13 times to get that, but I got it right for her. We had a phenomenal day today. It was about charity. Hashtag Operation Turkey and Toys. And it was basically we are donating. Well, it was for every mile that we ran today, which we did, for homeless. Every mile that we ran today was a turkey donated to charity. There we go. And the conditions of today, which you'll also see because I have a video, it was wet. It was snowing. I think about 2.5 inches. It was cold. It was icky.
Freezing. I'm sorry. I'm from LA. That was ridiculously miserable.
It was kind of miserable, but we got out there. We had a good turnout, and it was about charity. It was about the homeless. We also did a toy drive. So everybody that came today, and I'm going to show you the over here. Everybody that came
Not
today.
just one batch.
Yes, this is like the second batch. And you can see how it's wet? Like we really was out there. One girl toy, one boy toy was donated. We got some racing cars in here. I'm a little bit jealous about some of the toys in here because I'm really a toy fanatic. We got toys today. It was a really great turnout for a great cause. See how it's wet? Like we really was out together. She is from California, like she said. She came out because she freaking cares about people. So when you think those California people have a vain soul, Nikki actually really changed my mind about that. She's the sweetest person I've met. I don't know. They're like, oh, California people are plastic. And no, this girl is a darling, absolutely darling. And I actually met her because I did an interview with her maybe a year and a half ago for livehiphopradio.com. And we've kept in contact ever since. She didn't have to. She got about 77,000 followers.
But I like those pictures. She's got a good booty.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Don't make me blush. Speaking of booty, we are wearing her apparel today. Bay
And then
booty. There you go.
Can you see my booty? I like those pictures. Hey, by the way, for an Asian, that's a really good booty. Just so you know, I don't want to hear anybody
talk about Asian
back home
booty.
be like, that ain't no ass. I'm like, listen, I squatted for this.
There you go.
I was born aerodynamic.
There you go. And she pumped that bad boy up. She pumped it up. She pumped it up. She's absolutely fun to be around. So I'm enjoying the moment to be here today. As we sip some coffee because we had a really long. We got up at like 6 a.m. You know,
and then I was waiting in the wrong place in Central Park.
Central Park is big, people. NYC.
Yeah, you know, I'm actually from New York, and then I've been to Central Park, but I don't actually hang out with people there. So I'm like, oh, you know, by the statue. So I'm by like the wrong statue for like an hour. So we got up early. By the time we started the run, I think we were already frozen and had like frostbite, but it was fine.
It was. We're warmed up now.
The biggest thing I want you guys to know is like, when we were cold, when we were wet, and all this thing that we're doing for charity, like when you sit there and think, oh my God, could you imagine being homeless in this weather? Holy food, no way. Like, even the hand warmers that, because my friend Nicole is also with me, and, we forgot our gloves, running around, a little half hungover from yesterday through my last
came out on a hangover.
Oh yeah, reek of vodka, but it's fine. We still made it. Oh, I forgot my gloves, and then your friend was like, "Give us the hand warmers." I was like, "No, I'll just take it in my pocket." But like, use that for the homeless. Like anything you do, any old clothes, any old blankets, old towels with stains. When that bleach and it's fine, it doesn't look nice and tight. Give that. Pillows are a really great thing. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Actually, an old pillow. Once you need to throw them out, like every year.
Donate.
Could you imagine, like, I literally gave a pillow out to a homeless guy, because, like, I was like, no one's gonna want that, and I was like, watch. And he was, like, jumping up for joy. He was like, this is amazing. Because he's sleeping on the concrete. Like, they're so grateful. And every year. And it really is just, like, the littlest things you can do. And it's also recycling.
How long have you been in the business of giving to people? Is this a part of Body by Nixx? BodyByNixx.com, just like the IG, BodyByNixx.com. Like, when did you have this heart condition?
Okay, well, the heart condition is, it's not a business. I've always been in that way, and I think my mother did that. My mom, we come from actually a background, but my parents come from a very big family, and they always had to share. But my mom, I don't know, she was always, like, when we were brats, she would literally, like, have our toys everywhere. She would say, you have 1 minute. And we'd test her. We're like, oh, yeah, okay, we can clean this up in 1 minute. She'd grab a trash bag, start throwing everything in there, and whatever was in that trash bag, like, was left on the floor, she would throw, and we'd have to give it to the homeless. So it was kind of like, and whenever I was a brat, she'd be like, trust me, child, like, almost like a threat. When she'd be like, this is not your bad day, or like, this is having the worst day ever. She's always someone 10 times worse off than me. So even when I'm upset about things, like, I just got robbed, actually. Literally yesterday. So it was kind of like, that was whenever amazing. I was a brat, charity. But literally, it can actually be worse. And so you got to be grateful. I know that sounds silly, but it's not a heart condition. I think that we all should be there for each other and do what we can, especially in the world that we're living in right now. So I hope you guys all get this condition. But Body by Nixx, as in Get Fit with Nixx while giving back, I started it last year. Last Thanksgiving, I had a client who sees me run. I run everywhere. I mean, I think it's just like, it's a way of de-stressing myself. So I don't like run around and punch people in the throat. So I run.
She's an angry Asian.
Well, that's why I run. So my client said, I'll donate up to 1,000 turkeys. Because I was telling him I have this idea of, like, for every mile I run, maybe we do something. So last year I did within 2 weeks, but I also have, a good network of people in LA, and also it's in LA. So it was a lot easier. But we did over 400 turkeys for Thanksgiving, and then I decided to, since I had the 1,000, limit of turkeys, I decided I was going to do Operation Turkeys and Toys. And then everyone had to bring a toy out for that one. So it was a lot. And then since I was in New York this year for shoots and stuff, and I couldn't be in LA, I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it here. And thank you to Daisha and, just her getting the word out, because a lot of, in this weather, I mean, we did have actually a great turnout for this.
We did.
And I really am so grateful to you.
Thank you. I was pushing it hard, if y'all was seeing on social media, just because, the weather was the issue for people, but you can't do charity when it's convenient for you. It kind of makes it easy if the weather is great. I mean, great. That means more of a turnout. But you still should turn out for a great cause. And it didn't take much time. I think we were, 2 hours, a little bit of time. 2 hours. And now we're warm and cozy. And now the homeless and some toys are given to people that really need it.
Well, the toys go to the kids.
Yeah.
We're feeding the shelters with the turkeys. Here you go. It's not cracked. Here you go. You guys gotta also remember, a lot of those homeless out there, they might have PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. They are also veterans who did not take a choice to, we're here in this country. I might be leaving soon because of Trump being president, but we're actually here, and being, proud to be Americans because most of those homeless are veterans and they have a condition where they can't work, or maybe they're alcoholics or whatever it is. And I don't, like, for me, I don't want to feed the homeless and become homeless myself. It's not like that. But I support like shelters, like the New York City Rescue Mission's a really great one out here, because they do a point system almost, and they give them counseling. They get them back into the workforce. I'm not just going to give you $20 and be like, whatever. Like, I need you to be doing something with it, But I would love at the end of this, and I might be rushing it, if they get Fit with Nixx concept and me coming back out here, or Daisha coming out to LA or whatever. But I'm gonna be doing this once a month, different causes. I would love for you guys to like interact with me. Tell me what your thoughts are, what you think should be done. Any charities that you guys are passionate about that you would like us to support. I'm totally down to hear all opinions and figure out options, and let's get it done. Tell me what people. We could do it for battered women. We could do it for handicapped children. I mean, whatever. There's so many things that we could be doing as humans. Like, what if you were in that position? What if you were homeless and wouldn't you want someone to help you? What if you were I'm just saying, there's so many
battered. What if you were battered? What if you were dealing with mental depression? There's a lot of things that we could, step aside, step off of social media, and step off of talking about ourselves, and just help others. Take a moment out of our day, to help others. So this is a great cause, and I know I'm going to be involved a lot more, especially if I did it in the snow. I might as well stick with her.
And again, it's getting fit while giving back, and it's not like you have to do anything. Obviously, the Christmas run, you buy the toys, which is like nothing. But the other ones, all it is really just getting the word out and running. And my idea is, again, we do 5-mile runs. It's basically a run club, and for each charity that we do, I would just find the right. That's my donation, just to find the right sponsor, or if you guys know a sponsor that's tax write off to a company that wants to donate a soccer packet, like a backpack full of school supplies, for instance, for kids in needs or something. There's companies that will do this, make this big enough to where we don't have to spend any money. It's just go out, get fit with me, to do this at home by yourself, and just raise awareness, and raise I want to form like a unity of a community of all of us who are just wanting to show the rest of the world that we're taking time out of our lives. Taking time out of our lives to raise awareness, to influence
do more.
Do more, and influence others to empower. And those little things actually can make big changes, and that's the whole point.
So for all those that are watching, they're like, all right, I feel her. She's beautiful. I'm listening, definitely because of that. But who is Nikki? Body by Nixx, Get Fit with Nixx. I mean, who are you? Definitely are a international model.
Well, yeah.
That's on your resume. It is.
Yes, I was like back in the day. Yes.
It's okay. That's on the resume, and it's important. And then it crossed over into fitness, because in that field, you keep fit, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they even call you a celebrity fitness trainer.
Well,
so tell the world a bit about you, so they can understand why you're so passionate. You gotta.
Well, I mean, I think fitness has always been passionate. I'm actually okay with talking about this, and that's another reason why I think I want to always give back and help as much as I can, because I too have gone through my own struggles, like every other motherfucker in the world. Like, there is no one without skeletons or things in the closet. Like, I am a surviving anorexic. A lot of people don't know that. My own doctors don't believe that I am as fit as they're baffled. They're like, "Can you say I'm your doctor?" And it was a choice I had to make. I mean, some days are, but I will always have the disease. You're not ever going to not have it, but every day I know how to eat right. But I want to teach other people how to be fit, and be healthy, and do it the right way, and love themselves. But when I see someone in pain, whether you're homeless, whether you're handicapped, whether someone's being mean to you, even if you might deserve it, it pains me. I know it sounds weird, and I'm that sappy, but it hurts to see, because I know what pain feels like, and I don't like to see other people. I'm gonna cry.
No.
But I know. Sorry.
I told you. She's an angel. Don't cry. It's all right. We deal with it. We deal with a lot of oppression within us, and I think that moves you to help others big time. And we love you for it. why such a beautiful person like yourself, what pushed you into having that issue of anorexia? Because a lot of people don't think beautiful, well put together people have issues.
That we're not crazy. We all have issues, dear, but it's accepting them and facing them that makes you a sane person. Well, as sane as you possibly can. Because this bitch is not sane. But we all have, like, you know, our own. That we're not crazy. You're like, okay, this is what's wrong with me, and this is how I'm going to fix it. This is how I'm going to deal with it. And that's what makes you, a normal and a better person.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can deal with your demons. You're like, I'm not fucking crazy. And then it's just like, oh, I'm scared of you.
Were you ever like bullied, picked on?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was, I was also like a multiracial kid in Oklahoma. Like, I mean, I'm not last name on. Like, people made fun of me. It was like, I think everybody gets bullied. But I was also the popular kid in school, so it was kind of like weird how I grew up. Because I was loved by everybody because I was really nice and smarter than everybody. So everyone had to cheat off my neighbors. But I think that it was more
just being different.
Yeah, just being different, and then being so nice, that the popular kid
I know that one. They do not like the niceness. That weirds people out.
Yeah.
Brooklyn girl being super nice, walking up to people. I remember I walked up to some girls. I might have been in second or third grade saying, "Good day to you, ladies." Oh my God, they chased me.
I know, it's so messed up. You guys, stop doing that. What's wrong with you?
It's weird. Never said that again. I started saying, "Yo, what up?" And it completely messed up my whole dialect as well, trying to be like down.
Now, you asked earlier about the anorexia. I think a lot of people understand that anorexia too. There's many ways it can be stemmed. I was a gymnast in ballet, so I went to the same. I was coached actually by the Olympic coach Steve, who trained Shannon Miller. She was my idol. Obviously, I wanted to be a gold medalist. I was also like at 10, I was already 5'7". Like I was like a giant, So when you grow so tall, then Shannon Miller's like a foot and a half taller or shorter than me.
Yeah.
So when she gets, I don't know why they even weigh us. Like, why are you weighing us? And then, because I see that she's 90 pounds and I weigh next, I'm like, I'm like 105, and I'm like, oh my God, I've got to lose weight because that's, and you don't think of like, oh, this is the height. Like they don't tell you this.
Yeah.
And it's kind of messed up that way. But then it was ballet, and then then
everything is on the
modeling.
body. Yes.
But then it became, for me, it's a control thing. And I could control my not the disease at the time, but like I could control how I ate, what I was eating. Because in my life, a lot of things, which I'm not going to get into.
Everything's on the body.
I don't know you people like that, but things that happened in my childhood to me that were very painful, and my life was out of control, and I could control my eating. In my life, even though that pain, it was like when I would do those ridiculous things to my body. It's not a good choice. I literally, it's as fit as I am, it takes me 10 times harder, believe it or not, to keep this up. And your body is really your best friend. Like, you train it the right way, it'll work for you. But because I damaged my body so badly with my eating disorder, taking laxatives, and my body sometimes just struggles to get back in the thing. But now, thank God, I'm healthy, and you're reversing all those things. But it's still like, it'll work for you.
When you look in the mirror right now, do you say, "I'm beautiful and I'm great"?
Of course I do, but I still always have those things like, and that's
because you are beautiful and you are great and you are thin.
So,
I want a very, very relatable. This is so relatable, and this is why I love Nikki. I actually very much, people that do know me, that's seen it, I struggled heavy with, I guess it's called body dysmorphia, and I learned that from Nikki. I heard of it, but then I had to research it again. Being in modeling and always getting turned away on casting because my lower half was thick, even when I was my smallest, because I'm way thicker now. But it does tear a part of you each time when people look at you like, bad enough I'm not 5'9" for really the modeling, but I was too thick. They didn't want me on the runways, and I took lots of laxatives, and I tried to be bulimic, but my stomach is not letting go pizza. So it's like,
and it just doesn't taste the same. It doesn't taste the same the other way. I'm like, I'd rather just not eat. Like that's not.
I tried. So it was. I think they have something called gymorexia. I stayed in the gym for 3 hours. I saunaed, and I never saw what other people were tilting their heads like. You look fine, you know that, right? And I'm like, oh my thighs, my thighs are so thick, and I was fine. So very relatable. This is why I'm kind of fluffier now, because one, I love how I look, and it's really about self-love.
Yeah.
You gotta love yourself. You got to.
And if you don't love yourself, then good luck finding someone who's gonna love you. The way that you have to love yourself first, in the way that it's appropriate, or you're gonna have bad relationships. Which I know.
Love how I look,
and it's why I'm like, I think I'm gonna be a lesbian. I'm like, call me. I'm kidding.
Just time reality
so
exclusive.
Hey, babe.
All right, let's. So that, for those that's out there looking and tuning into Just Dire Reality, now we are evolving. When I was shopping for these toys, I saw a curvy Barbie with thighs. Holy crap! They're really like 20 plus years too late. I needed that when I was young. We got a sensational model, Ashley Graham, just on fire, doing runway shows, posing in lingerie, showing her roles. So we are evolving. So the generation under us can kind of like hopefully not have these body issues, because it's heavy. It's in here. So,
and I just on that issue too, because like when like for instance, like there are overweight, like, and the thing is, I just don't want it to be a part of like where people aren't healthy with their diets, because you be who you are and love every inch of you, but don't like get crazy like the opposite of anorexia and then be like, oh, well, I can just eat all this and be like, and then you have heart failure and you have, what I'm saying,
high cholesterol, blood pressure,
and then you have
diabetes
that you did to yourself, and it's like it's just not.
I'm trying to find a balance, because right now I'm happy,
find a good balance,
but I'm not
not
eating right.
And love yourself, but just make sure that you have heart failure and you have,
high cholesterol, blood
and a healthy
pressure,
path,
and then
diabetes. It's too extreme,
but
they're both eating disorders.
And right now I'm happy, but I'm not.
But
we have the opportunity to get fit with Nick.
Yes, and give back
and give back. So now this is your world in fitness, California life, your clients. What does most of your clients come to you about? Because I would come to you and be like, okay, how can I got a gig in 3 days. Because I know your site says you specialize in detox and they're really intense. So please tell us about that, because no matter what, people want to look good and they're looking at you.
So I really don't take on clients. Like, if you got a thing in 3 days, like usually that's your problem. I don't really know who's gonna get you. What do you need from me? Like I'll just like knock food out of your mouth. But I do have a 14-day detox book. You can go to baybooties.com. That's Bay and then BOOTIES.com. We write it down somewhere. But that will soon also have these hats, my jackets, I have a little backpack, and soon we'll have the Bay Booty workout on there.
Can I just say, this is good quality hat. Like the way the stretch is, it's not like that little flaky, like, this is a good hat, everyone.
Thank you.
It's holding his hair down.
And of course, you're Bay from the front and Booty from the back, so it's really nice. But right now, I do have the 14-day detox book. Now that, if you stick to it, like literally, it's all vegetables. I can't do these juicing things. Like, I love green juice, but I can't juice cleanse. I need to chew my food like a human. I don't have dentures yet. Like, I want to enjoy these moments. Now I do have the 14-day detox book.
Yeah.
So, and it's a list of vegetables. If you actually stick to it, you can actually drop a legitimate 10, 15 pounds. But you have to understand, when you do these things, you can't just go this and then binge eat. You have to slowly go. But this is a detox that's actually restarting your body. So it's not just like for losing weight. It's actually cleansing everything. So no alcohol, no sweets, there's a whole list on it. When you do these things, but doing those things, but people actually come to me. I actually work with like more and I actually enjoy working with more like weight loss clients than like that need me. Because if you're like, well, I just want big biceps, well, I'm probably not the like. You want me to spot you on 900 pounds, you're probably gonna die because I have no idea what you want me to do with that. Like, no, bro. But I'm a plyo. I really focus more on plyo, endurance, flexibility, agility training, because honestly, like those are the you need. Your heart is. I have a lot of clients huge, like just muscles, and that's great. But like, how's that practical? Like, and then you can't run like just down the stairs, and your heart's gonna go out because you're not working both. And if they, especially in LA, if there's an earthquake, God forbid, we're gonna do like just big rock and throw it. You're gonna like try to jump. I'm gonna parkour out of here. I'm gonna be like jumping on, swinging from shit. I know, it's terrifying me. Oh, I have a funny fucking story. Oh my god. So there's this place called Butter here, but next to one. When I was a model, I'm gonna parkour out of here. But back in the day, what was saying how back in the day. I was living in Miami, and I was modeling back and forth here. I'm fucking freezing. I'm always naked though. So like, no matter what, there's just no excuse. I'm always naked. I never have appropriate clothing for this kind of shit. So, there, people are like all the promoters and all the models. They take me out to dinner at this place, and I decided to call my mom because I don't know anybody. They're talking about gossip, and I'm just not that kind of person. So I was like, okay, I'll just call my mom. And I go outside and have a little, at the time, smoke, and I'm going outside. I'm on the phone. And the hostess, because I was so nice, like they were like, they're like, oh, like she's probably freezing in my skirt. I'm like, this. I'm in New York, and the floor starts shaking. Hold on. And people are walking by, like there's nothing, nothing to it. And I'm like, I probably look like I shit myself. And the girl comes out, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Are you okay? Like why are you like so normal?" And she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "There's a fucking earthquake right now." And she goes, "You mean the subway?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I feel like such an idiot." And I'm from New York, but I don't know what was wrong with me. It's like a new place. I was in my model days. It was like hanging out with a lot of dumbasses. I was kidding. I don't know. I was like, I can't. I was like, don't repeat that to anybody. I was like, oh my god.
And now you can share the story. And I was like,
oh my god.
That's a good one. I
was like, there's an earthquake. But I love how she came out and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, are you okay? Like, what? Come on, we have to do something. Like, how do we get out of here? I was terrified. I didn't look like I was like, oh my god. That's why I'm so skinny.
She just pulls it on out. I love this girl. She is awesome. All right, so plyometrics is important. I want to talk about your booty wedges.
Oh yes,
they're fucking awesome. And I remember when you were creating them. When the last time we spoke, because about a year ago, you were about to come out with them.
He comes out with this, and then basically we were doing the Bay Booty, the individuals, but they're just a little bit too much for like cost. So we're just gonna keep the wedge, and now we're doing the Bay Booty workout with the wedge and the bands to sell it as a package to build that booty, and you can work out anywhere with those bands. My resistance band, I should have brought one actually, but it was too early this morning. But the little resistance bands, like just the first ones, not the big ones. I get the black one. I literally, in the plane, anywhere I go, there's no excuse. If I'm walking or if I'm running, I'll take like a breather, like, because I run a lot, but I'll take it while like I'm taking a break, like my active recovery. So what that means, active recovery, is like when your heart's at its peak, you take a little time out, but you don't just stop. You don't rest, because that's not good for you. So you walk, but I'll still do active like workouts without the resistance band. So if I do this, I'm already flexing those muscles with that resistance band. Then I go overhead and I stretch, getting that rotator cuff. Then I'll go behind. I'll do triceps. And in the plane, I'll put it on my thighs. I'll lift the knee. I'll fucking be like, people are like, is this bitch really working out in the plane? I'm like, well, look at my booty and look at yours. So I really can't say anything. Like,
it takes work to keep up the maintenance. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing. Being consistent is clearly what you're doing. If you're gonna like just be like,
but I really just do it to motivate and also just so and restless on the plane. It's like, but it still keeps the blood flow, like everything else. You don't get stiff.
It takes work to keep up the maintenance. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest thing. We're gonna have the links in the bio for this video. Okay, So everything that Nikki's talking about, the website, where you can get the wedges in the package and just everything. So don't worry, everybody. You don't have to worry about writing it down. It's going to be all in the description under this video. So
and everything on the merch store, these are all samples, the first ones, but we are going to have everything on the website and ready for order by,
so don't worry, everybody.
I'm thinking because of all the work I have to do by like probably the second week of mid-January.
Oh,
so it's close. It's just right now with holidays, I've got so much going on.
Okay. How are you feeling about the holidays?
I'm actually working so much. I'm actually spending by like probably my dog. But it's okay. I mean, I have friends and stuff, but everyone's gone, and my family's back home. But I pay my mom's bills now, so it's kind of like.
How are you feeling about the holidays?
I gotta bust my butt to see. Life is actually, you never know what people are going through, and that's why you just gotta be kind. Just be kind to people. It's okay. I mean, I have friends and stuff, but everyone's gone, and like, why? What is the point of being evil? Like, I don't get it.
Do you feel that this world is going in a direction? Now, let's just talk about our U.S. of A., our president-elect. I keep saying president-elect right now.
I know, our president did jet. And I'm a nice person, but I don't like people.
You don't have to be nice to Donald Trump.
Well, even him, but like, it's like, he's not a nice person. He's not a nice person, and he's not. I mean, I'm terrified to go to New Year's in the United States. I'm literally scared to be in any public place. And I shouldn't be fear of like this, but I mean, he threatened everybody.
Except for Russia, who he seems to be really good friends with.
Well, you know, and it's so funny. I think, wasn't he one of our biggest fucking enemies? Yeah, like a week ago. Now he's in the White House looking around, snooping out where everything is hidden. It just makes no sense to me. And anybody who thinks that would make sense. And now Kanye West, right out of the mental, I'm like, I don't understand what's happening.
So how do you keep yourself, grounded? Is the giving back keeping you, like, focused with all of this, like, distraction of, like, toxicness, especially with you having a very heavy social media platform? A feed comes into you all the time. What do you do for that? Like I said, 77,000 people follow you. Tune in, your Snapchat.
40,000 on my Snapchat.
40,000.
I do some good drone shots with those squats and
especially
shit.
with having a very heavy views.
I know. I'm like, sometimes it's just my dog. I'm like, they're so disappointed. I'm like, look at the monkey, and they're like, where's the ass shot? Like,
speaking of ass shot and all these views, I really got to get into the pervy part. You did give me a funny recap of your first dick pic that was sent to you.
Oh God, yes.
It was like you startling. You threw your phone like dick.
So Snapchat, I didn't know anything about it or how it worked, and I was actually in a very important investor meeting at. With my business partner and these two dudes, and I'm actually going through my emails, like looking for something. Like, you know, I need to start marking like some emails, but I was like millions. I get so many emails a day. So I'm like looking while they're talking and discussing. I'm supposed to be professional here. And you know when the notification comes on your phone?
Yeah, it just
and I'm like, and it just kept going. And I was like, so I tried to clear it, and it opened up, and it was Snapchat. I've never, oh my God, I threw my phone because it was a video of some guy with like a dick this big, and he was like, and making the noise. I'm like, ah! And I just throw it, and my phone lands in the middle. And my boyfriend was actually my business partner at the time, and he's like, what the? And then the investor, like, I never worked with these people, like, but it was so embarrassing. And they were like, Snapchat, and I was like, honey, you what? And I was like, oh my God, I was like, if I have kids, I'm not on anything. You're gonna read a book in a corner. What you gonna do?
That is a successful Asian parent right there.
Oh yeah, you should see my dog. It was so embarrassing. And they were like, Snapchat, and I was like,
oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Do you feel that social media is a gift and a curse sometimes?
Oh yeah. And I actually think all technology, I'm a nerd, I love technology. There's actually a drone, guys.
Drone's awesome.
But like, it follows you, so now I don't even have to snap, I don't have to hold it. It's like,
you do it?
Yeah, it's like a new Kickstarter. Oh, yeah. But it's like, it literally looks like a book that you can just open up, and it just flies like right here with you, and you wear like a bracelet, and it follows you. So you can like run, you can do like, for me and my runs, it's like great. But I just feel like how cool it is. It's also scary because we're moving into that realm, just like Elon Musk says. I don't know if you guys, but it's like, listen, I'm sorry, I keep on hitting that mic. But I'm a super nerd. And
we're moving into that day and age where we're just kind of like a robot.
But robots are, but we are actually so involved. Like, remember pagers? I could remember every fucking number.
I know
now
nothing.
It's like, what's the number to 911? Fuck, I can't remember.
I don't know
anything.
if your number is a 347, a 718. No, it's 301. Okay,
310, 310.
Okay, see, still failed.
917. I know those. That's about.
I'm 718 though.
Bye.
We don't know. We don't know, but you're right. I mean, we are giving ourselves to our devices.
Yeah, but even like the Echo, which is really cool, the thing. But now it's like we're so goddamn lazy. Like,
yeah,
now, and like, especially kids are like, oh, you get up. I'm like, no, if my kid ever get up, fucking no way, Jose. But it's true. It's a great thing, but it's a really bad thing, and we are moving into an era where people aren't going to be working out by themselves. Like all these machines that are doing these things for you, and then it's just they don't have a bodysuit that actually will do like these things for you. And I'm like, how lazy is that though? Like, it's a great thing, but it's
that's kind of like getting some forms of, I'm all for surgery, I can't wait to get my boobs done. But it's kind of like if you have a suit that you put on that works out for you, and then you can also get some lipo, and then you can do this. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing for yourself?
That's kind of like. But then it's like, but then you actually don't have the capability to actually do these things on your own. Is what I'm saying. Like, there was that one cartoon.
It's kind of like if you have a suit that you put on that works out for you, and then
it was like a Disney
Pixar
Pixar movie, and it showed like everybody in the future, but they were like in wheelchairs because they literally had because everything was all in technology now, and like, and it's because
videographer knows.
Yeah, like, but you know what I'm talking about? Like, that's literally.
No, I recall a movie like that. Yeah, it wasn't a cartoon. It was something with Bruce Willis, and everyone was in their home, and the world that you saw was like mad pretty people. But it was just like a visual thing, which freaks me out that we have these new visual eye things. Like, if we,
I go to CES every year. It's like literally all nerds, it's all Asians. I'm like, oh, it's a family reunion. And it's just like drones and robots.
Which freaks me out that we have. Love it. Techie. Techie and fitness. Can't believe we're married.
I go to CES every year. It's like literally fucking amazing.
Can you cook?
Are you kidding me? That's what I do. I'm a nutritionist, a healthy meal prep chef. I'm a masseuse and a certified trainer. 8 certifications. So there's never like, okay, you just accomplished this. Keep going. I don't want to just in there. So now I started my own company.
Can you cook?
Not just my fitness company, but I want a yacht. Like, my dreams are here. And the more I have, the more I can give back.
Certified trainer. Staying friends with you. I'll just interview you like, today on your yacht. Just rub my back.
Exactly.
Love it.
But that's why, I don't want to massage me for the rest of my life, like, that I don't know. It's like, but you got to do what you got to do. And obviously, like, when I first started, I was trying to go to UCLA. I was dropping shit on my fucking toe, breaking stuff. That's actually how I came up with the gym. Exactly.
Love it.
That's why, I don't want to massage me for the rest of my life. The mega invention. Which I'm not going to say
okay,
on here. But
dang it, I was hoping she did.
It is literally could be the next biggest fitness product. But I started off little, and then you get that one client, but you can't, like, even with certain things, like, if you want to be the best, you have to put in the work. You have to show up at 7 or at 5 a.m. and do all this and do the grueling hours, and then you get that reputation, and then you have that one big client, and then it kind of just overflows. But if you want to be the best, you have like the highest paid trainer, you have to also go and get 8 certifications. You can't just go, oh, I just have this one. Because all these other people, everybody's a trainer, and they have this and this and this, and they're doing this. So how are you going to be the one they pick if you're just the trainer to trainer? I'm the trainer, the masseuse, the nutritionist. I have a team of doctors that work with me, chiropractors, everything else that I just send my clients to, and they always get their free one on me. And I work these things out, and then I also have affiliates with the cryotherapy and everything else. So it's kind of like you get this whole package.
You are the package. Body by Nixx.
That's why I'm like, I don't train people for 3 days. Sorry. This is a lifestyle.
This is a lifestyle. I love it. You're phenomenal.
Thank you. So are you.
Oh, thank you. You know, I do what I can. So you mentioned something that freaked me out, but it made me think of it because of today being so cold. It was like we were in cryotherapy. That's how you pronounce it, cryotherapy?
Cryo.
What the hell is that?
So, so cryotherapy is actually, I don't know how to explain it like properly because, but it's basically like a stand-up like sauna that you go into, and it's good for like collagen reboost, for injuries. It helps the blood flow. But literally, New York City is just like it's a natural one. But it has like actual the air they pump in there is actually clean oxygen. But it's literally so cold in there, below freezing. You can only stay in there for no more than 4 minutes before your body goes into hypothermia. But that's really good for the body to reset. That's why I'm like, I'm just walking in. I'm like, I wonder if my nails is like really good. But this
Your
wind
face
just,
looks good.
But yeah, no, it's just like just drying and brutally slapping me in the face, but it's fine.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh, all right.
but cryo's actually really good, especially for stretching. Like I stretch in there.
Circulation. When I go to certain bathhouses, they have those deep pools that at least might be -20, and you're literally supposed to just jump in it, submerge yourself, and then pop out.
Yeah.
You'll feel your blood like in your legs and stuff. It feels like little needles, but it feels amazing.
That's the same.
It's treating the body right. So if you're gonna work out, if you're gonna eat right, you got to treat your body right after. It's so much to it, but once you get into the habit, it's phenomenal. Your skin glows. Yeah, it's an addiction. It's a good addiction.
All right. Better than crack. That's the same.
Yeah, crack is whack. Now Adderall is a whole nother ballgame. Call me if you have it. All right, so we have. Love it. She knows what I'm talking about. All right, so we were having a great time. I so appreciate you being here on J-Star Reality. Now, this is not going to be the only time that you're doing this. You're going to make it a month-to-month thing.
Yeah, I would like to do it once a month because it's something to do. I mean, I run all the time, so just to get a group of people, I'm really trying to push it to where it can get bigger and bigger, and then like we hit up big sponsors like Adidas or Nike. Like, listen, if we go and run a mile, we just grab people, so that way people actually know what it is. Eventually, that's why I need you guys to help out too and spread the word. That way we can actually get people to be like, oh, that's the Get Fit with Nixx team, whatever. And then we can get more, and then the big sponsors can come in and be like, you know, here's a soccer package for kids in Mexico that, you know, things like that, or like big sponsors that can actually afford to do that
audience. Yes,
because it's like that's a lot of money to do a lot of this stuff. But big sponsors like that, like Adidas, and also they can afford it.
Do you also market and pitch to even more well-known people? Do you ever think about that, like celebs? Because celebs always bring people in.
Always, but like I said, I just came out here, didn't, you know, it's like a little difficult.
But within the next couple of months, Randy Jackson.
Yeah, he was like, I'd go, but I'm not in there.
Even more well-known. Nice. You got some connects. About that, like.
It wasn't
Black Eyed Peas. Did you train Fergie?
Within the next couple. No, honey.
Oh.
He was like, I'd go, but I'm not. Actually, I was like, I like.
Oh, she's fit like.
Yeah, but like to be a. I mean, she's just a second now.
Oh.
To be an artist like that, you know what I mean? But I was actually the opening act for Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, really?
And then that's why after the tour, my mom got really sick, and then that's when I got.
Oh, she's fit like.
Yeah, but like to be.
Wow.
Things that happen. Yeah, things that
happen. So you sang? You were dancing? What were you doing?
I was actually doing it.
Oh, really?
I dance slightly better than that.
Very nice. Your resume is full throttle.
You know, I feel like I've lived a life like a 6-year-old. I'm like, and then people are like, how can you do all those things? I'm like, I'm a ninja.
I like it. So what do you do for your downtime when you're not giving to the world, making wedges for the booties, running? Like, what do you ran 48 miles, you said, when you were in Greece?
Like, literally.
48 miles.
Which, by the way, I have like really great fitness sponsors. We get this audition in a small town fishing island of Spetses, Greece, which is so cute, by the way. You guys gotta go. It's only like horse and buggy, but it's a very tiny island. It's very like old school, but By the way, there's like old fishermen, and like they're the only ones up at like 6 a.m. The yacht, the people on the yacht, because we were on my friend's yacht, which is very nice. I'm very blessed to have great friends. But I was out there for business the last day, so the 4 days. It was like the quickest long trip for 4-day vacation, but I was like, I'll take it. I was going to be jet lagged, and I was like, fuck that, I can't afford to sleep for 2 days here. So I just pushed through, and I told them I'm going to get up. Like even the staff on the boat, like they have to get early. They were like, this bitch. Like, I was like, I need to be dinging into the island, please. And so like, they were like, oh, like whatever. And I'm coming out in like legit like so I just lit as fuck. Like my fucking gear is always on point. I do have great fitness sponsors, so thank you for that. And then this, by the way, she won one of these. Actually, all the like 3 girls actually won these visors, which are amazing. And
please put it on. Please show them how
we're
awesome
doing
it
a
is.
Bay Booty one soon, black and gold.
Look how fly that is.
So they were getting wet in the face, not me. Not me. You know what I'm saying?
She was like, keep up. I was like, I can't say shit.
This is me running in Greece, like this fit body. They don't know what to do. And then I forget that I look like this. Okay, and I'm like waiting. Hi, like Malibu Barbie. And this is the Greek fishes. This is me running in Greece. Like they literally picking up, but they just don't know. They're like, what's happening? Like they don't know. There's like a whole team of aliens coming in. And they're like slow clapping, and they're just like they could not figure it out. And I was like, oh, how cute is that? And then I realized I'm like, oh, I legit look like fit RoboCop. I don't know. Like they have no idea.
It was like it's a Barbie Robo just running like around the island.
Like so I'm like. Can't wait to get one of those drones that follow me in my show. And just like see like stop and just pause in front of people.
The mannequin challenge. That's basically what you'd be doing.
We should actually be running and like just stop. Like we used to do that when we were kids. We were so bored.
Yeah, isn't it called like red light, green light?
No, we used to go. We would just go like the mannequins in the mall. We would like say, okay, whenever we say like whatever, like now or whatever the word would be, whatever mannequin's supposed to just freeze in front of everybody. We would do that in the mall all the time. We'd always get in trouble. Like we would be shopping and like run right into us. And we're like, we just sit there. And it's like the funniest shit though. Like I miss.
See, the mannequin challenge ain't nothing new. Everybody thinks they come out with something new. It's always been happening. I love these. I'm so happy that I won this. This is gonna be fly. Oh, okay. It's kind of big. How's it look,
girl?
How looks like?
Look how cool that is, and you can see everything. And also,
I can't see everyone. This is
and
awesome.
It's actually 99% UV ray protected.
Trying to keep these wrinkles under lock because I'm getting up there in age. Ooh, this is sexy.
And
see?
You know what? You can also just like that. If you get like a facial and you're really red in the face, you can still apply to your lip gloss. I legit run all over.
These are fly as hell. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And this is what happens when you come out. If the weather was crazy, you know, I always got to be to work by 5:30 a.m. So I couldn't sleep in, and I didn't care, and I didn't know really what the hell I was winning. I know I just wanted to come out and support and do something under circumstances that wasn't the most favorable. I was like, I'm still doing this. This is even more giving because I'm giving my time and making sacrifices. Just understand, the sacrifice that you make is a big help and a turnover for somebody else in need. And it wasn't a crazy sacrifice. A couple of little wet feet. My feet is dry now, and somebody else is unfortunately still cold out there. So it sucks. It sucks. Everyone needs to go to California though, possibly, and be homeless. And you have a large homeless demographic though out there. It's like everywhere. I've been to San Diego, and it's almost startling to see the amount of homeless people. But it's warmer out there. You don't see them like as heavy out here since you've been here, right? It's like kind of like in the cracks and crevices.
As a joke, it's like everywhere. I've been to San Diego, and I mean, listen, if I have to get a job, fine, because I would never want to be homeless in this fucking weather. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But like out in California, we'd be like, you know,
it's like down the beach, yeah.
Well, maybe I want to show up to work again.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. Let's see in my notes of how awesome you are. Very important.
Is that what it says? How awesome I am in my.
Well, kind of. Yeah. Let me see if I'm listening to anything. Can you show how sex you are so that when I'm doing
sex or sex ed?
Sex, fine.
Well, I think I'm mic'd in this one.
You are? Is the mic on this?
You are.
There you go. Ooh. muscles. Move your hair a little bit. Yes, you're gorgeous.
Oh, we're trying to get all pervy and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Pervy,
show.
pervy. All right, there's another show. She's going to sign back on for the Perv show. She knows I'm having that in March. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Maybe
That's
February.
my birthday.
March is your birthday. You're a
Pisces.
Pisces. Oh, I'm so good at these signs. Pisces, Aries. I see the Aries fire in you.
But I'm a sappy Pisces.
But the Pisces are smart and driven and have good hearts.
That's my birthday.
March is your birthday. I love that. I love that. When it comes to, we're just gonna do a little perviness. When it comes to when it comes to when you do have your main squeeze, whatever. What is your favorite pleasures?
What do you mean my main squeeze? Like a person?
Person. Yeah.
I'm sorry. These slang terminologies, I just don't know them. I'm from Beverly Hills, it's called a man.
She's like my friend Chanel on like a whole nother level. This is like the Chanel times 20.
So, what is my favorite?
So when you have a man, when you have fitness and sex to me go hand in hand. Let's be for real.
They're both exercise.
There you go.
But if you don't have a man, you have several. Please exercise protection.
There you go. She's always giving knowledge. Giving knowledge. When you have a man, and you're having fun, what is your favorite pleasure?
We're at the park.
With your man.
We like to throw rocks.
She's a virgin.
I love.
Always giving knowledge.
I mean, you're talking about sex, right?
But you haven't had sex in a while, huh? She's like,
yeah, it's been a while. I ended it. I'm actually really like this guy was trying to rape me last night, like in a fun way. But I was like, it's just not gonna happen. It's been 6 months. Do you think I'm gonna land like this? No, mine is on a yacht in my mind. I'm like, sorry, but
high expectations.
I mean, just in case.
Think
high. My husband, like
there you go.
So if it's not gonna be my husband, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I got drunk and I fucking let that weasel it in there. No, I'm not 20. Sorry. But I love to, just in case, literally, just all of it.
There you go.
All of it. I don't even
You love romance, sex.
Well, duh, romance.
Okay.
But sometimes you can just come in.
These girls nowadays are very, from what I'm hearing from the male demographic of women, they're just like, something is
well, now after my ex, well, listen, I'm a helpless romantic. I want to find that, but in the meantime, I was even telling my friend Nicole, like I am kind of at that point. I've never in my life cheated. I've never not been in a relationship. I've never been able to date 2 people at a time. But fuck it. At this point, I don't know how good I'll be at it, but listen, I'm gonna try it. But to where I'm going like, no, you don't get the all of me until I see these things. I'm going to focus on me and my business. And, and of course I'm a respectful person, but I'm not going to be like, I'm going to bend over backwards like I always do in relationships. No, right now it's about me. I need you just to do it right. And treat me like a princess, and I'll call you when I'm free again.
I like it.
I always will change my life for somebody else. And after the last text,
it's you gave a lot of yourself.
Buying my company right now.
Ooh. Sounds like that Sofia Vergara situation. He still wants to keep the eggs that they like. We're not in a relationship, and you're still like, and now she has to fight for that. Like, it's rough. It's rough in these relationships. It's rough in these relationships. Any particular? I'm definitely getting yachts in her, or really her aim.
I love the water.
So
if you got a yacht, call me. Or jet,
and that just means if you're doing the big things you're doing for your business, yes, you want somebody on your level. Any other particular aspects of the Mr. Right man that you like?
He has to be smart. He has to be smart. I love to learn from people. I cannot, if you can't teach me something, not make me feel like a dumbass.
No, because smart guys will do that.
Yeah, like teach and also be willing to learn too, because I can teach you things too. He has to be smart. All sorts of things. But no more than that. But definitely funny, definitely kind. I mean, literally, if you don't support me on like even my runs and stuff like that, and you're not into fitness, like it just doesn't work. Like if you're not a healthy person, why would we ever date? It's not because I don't like unfit people. It's like it just would never.
Yeah, you need someone to complement your life.
Well, yeah, but what would we do together? You're gonna sit all day and eat, and I'm gonna be at the gym all day. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know, I love somebody who just loves to see the world and is, you know, very open-minded, but kind, but literally we just have a
compliment your life.
yeah, but what would we do together? I don't want to say the DICK. It's like weird. I feel like my mom is like, you know,
No,
that one
I
of
want
those.
mom to look at
And
this.
then not that big. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, this is die reality.
Yeah.
Reasonable size.
Just give it to me. And then, yeah.
Don't bug her. Don't call you a lot of times. Have you ever?
Actually, I like a guy who, like, checks in and stuff like that. I do. Like, let's make a point. But, like, not like, where you at? They're like, no, bro, chill.
Just like, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Hope your day's great. That's literally, that's all it takes.
You a lot of times.
Not
Have you
that
ever?
complicated. Actually, I like a guy who's
No,
like,
it's real simple.
but when, like, yeah, especially if you're dating some guy and he's like, oh, my phone got lost. I'm like, bullshit, you're snapping, bitch. Like, don't fucking lie to me. And I'm not being crazy, but why are you lying? Like, I didn't even ask you, and you just told me to
look
lie.
at you stalking me. You checking my
But
snap?
I wouldn't even talk. I wouldn't even ask
together.
you, and you guys lie to me. I'm like, that's fucking annoying. You're done. Bye, Felicia. Finished.
I really do love her. I can see a lot of problems. If I knew you in my 20s, whoa. But I also probably be like super successful because you look like you keep your friends. I'm telling you. It doesn't matter because I'm Googleable. And unfortunately, my name is out there. So they know how old I am. And it's cool, but that's also good to show that I take care of myself as this 30-plus female, and it's all good. I like that you let me know how your business runs. I like that you let me know how big your heart is. I like that you let me know California people are not being stuck up, and she is in Beverly Hills sometimes. So think differently about people. I like that you let me know that you're free-spirited and down to earth. That's why you could be free-spirited if you're on just in reality. And, you know, I know that I'm going to stay in contact with you because we're going to do these charity events. This is an event.
And we're friends for life. Like, honestly.
When I go out to California, I
Stay
have a
with
couch
me.
to sit on.
Oh, whole bed.
I love her.
The
Show is amazing for me. Now, we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to bring in Nikki's friend, Nicole, because I want her take on it, Nicole's take. She was part of the run. I want to know how she felt. I want to know if she was like, what the hell are you doing, girl? So we're just going to get a little, feedback. See? It's not just about her perception. We're going to get some feedback. And you know Daisha is an unscripted, in reality type of person, so she has no script. Read the script. So we'll be right back.
Perfect. I have to
Yes, there you go. And now it's Nicole's time. Just to
get some feedback, and you know Daisha is unscripted in reality
that I
type of
did.
person.
There were
So
4 of
lovely.
me. It's down.
So we'll be
Down,
right back.
it's down there somewhere.
Yes, there you
My mom,
go.
like, my daughter.
Now it's Nicole's time. Just to
Dun, da-da. See, I had a website. These were all like the links to it. Where that I did. There were 4 of me. It's down. That. Oops. See, this is
nice.
that. Well, no, that, and
Okay.
I lost weight since then. That was like years ago.
You
So
look
where-
gorgeous.
See, I had a
Put all my fat
See,
photos
this
up.
is the Pilates. This is what Pilates says. I would need to go back to it. I just don't have enough money. See the tonedness?
I mean, yeah,
I don't know
but
where the other shot is.
you know how in your
I'm not taking it
percentile
down.
of
That was
how you're shaped, it's like still like you're in like it's you, and then it's like it's you and Nikki, and then
Oh.
it's
I thought you said Jew. And
No.
I was like, I'm not following you. I don't think I put.
I know I have to really get the speech together because it's rather Brooklyn sometimes.
No, I just.
I hear it. I'll be like, what the hell was I
I'm gonna
saying?
post it because.
No worry, I'm gonna go all through your Instagram. Risque. Oh,
an ad I
mine is
did.
crazy.
I'm
I've
just-
gotten real risque.
I know that that's fine, but like my mom.
because it's rather Brooklyn
Not gonna
sometimes.
attract the right
I
attention.
hear it. I'll be like,
Because oh, by the way, the person that you're talking about, Nick Loeb, because he was
No worry, I'm
town.
gonna
He
go all
left
through it.
yesterday. Or no, he left today. Really early.
risque. Oh,
Because
mine is
when, like,
crazy. I've gotten real risque.
date. So like when we're when we're in the same city, because he lives in Barcelona now, he has still has a place here in New York because of the court case. Oh, by the way, you know the twin girls now don't have their own attorney. Because they made babies, and that's the whole case. Like Sophia and him, it's not like it's just the egg and the sperm. So not that many people know that it's already they've made babies, and they know that 2 twin girls. So they know that the kids are there. He doesn't want anything to do with her. He doesn't need her. He's like, I just want my children.
Oh.
Which is really crazy to think about. Think about it. Like they already made. So
isn't the place suing as a part of it as well for the right to live? I heard a bit of it.
Yeah.
Because they are children.
Because they're already children.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
It's not you're like there's an egg or whatever. Like that's not a child.
they are
no,
done.
but they're made because they know.
that's why they are embryos. Yeah, they are already created.
Yeah. So that so that's and he wants them. It's not like
I heard a bit of it.
and he
because they are children.
they're already children.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I was like,
It's fine.
No,
But like,
I mean,
yeah. So that's the ordeal. Now he just gave me an update.
that's
The
why they are
girls.
embryos.
They
are. He's a lawyer for that.
The girls, they're in the huge. Well, the girls have their own attorney now too, because they're considered individuals because they're an embryo. Yeah, I'm like Nick. I will if you want some eggs. I'm like the girls popping out new ones every day. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So,
But I mean, can't Sophia just say you have the?
She couldn't.
She just doesn't want that part of her born.
Yeah, I mean, she has a child too, and she just got married. To what's his name?
It's messy.
Which was my girlfriend's ex-fiance.
You should kind of wait if you're gonna do stuff like that. Like she should have been married, maybe given it 2 years or so.
I mean,
And
they
then
were together for a while though, and so he wanted a kid.
So she was like, "Let's put these babies on
And
ice."
she didn't want to mess up her body. That's
Of
why.
course,
So that's
I got it.
So she like,
With
they
the
gave her
eggs,
the
with
egg
the-
and that. They were
like
just
that.
put it in some.
Like she should have been married, maybe given it 2 years or so.
I mean,
And
they
then-
were together for a while.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's definitely not talk about that one.
Okay. So she was like, "Let's put these babies on ice."
She didn't want to mess up her body. That's
Of
why.
course,
So that's
I
what
got
she,
it.
yeah. So she like, they
With the
gave her
eggs,
the
with
egg
the-
and that. They were gonna just put it in some, put it in somebody else. Have like
Gotcha. Wow. Thank you for that little quick break. Just Die in Reality is back. And we have the perspective of someone that actually took part of this charity run, #Operations Turkey and Toys. That's what we did today. We have Nicole Silver here with us today. She is a friend of Nikki. It's Nikki, Nicole, Nikki. They just call each other whatever. And you've known Nikki for about 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
And you just kind of bumped into her.
Just bumped into her at the gym. I mean, when I lived in Los Angeles, that's where we saw each other the most. And so, literally just working out, and she like tapped me. She was like, Nicole. I was like, wow, you're here in New York.
Look at that. She was like, "Come, girl, you gotta come to." Now, when she asked you, even though the turnout was so good today, but when she asked you, and did you know it was gonna snow?
I had no idea.
You didn't even know what the weather was gonna be like.
No, I had no idea. I didn't even think about it because it is for a good cause, but I didn't think there would be anything that would stop me from coming.
Nice.
But the snow was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It made things hard, but yeah, it was worth it.
See everyone. Aw. It was cool. We had a goal to come out, do it for charity, and we couldn't just cancel it. A lot of people were. I don't know if you were saying that we were gonna do it. They were like, "You sure she's gonna do this?
Yeah, I had a
Why
few
can't she do it
friends.
the next day?" I'm like, "It's still gonna be snow on the ground. The hell is the point of doing it the next day? We're doing it today." And we got it done. We got it done. So, are you a runner? Because this was kind of like a run club thing today. Are you a runner?
I am. I try to keep
They were like, "You sure
my
she's gonna do
cardiovascular
this?
active.
Why can't she do it the next
And
day?"
so it's
I'm
really
like, "It's still
important
gonna be
to me
snow on the
to
ground.
keep that
The
part
hell
of
is the
my
point
life.
of
But
doing it
it's
the
a
next
lot
day? We're doing
different
it today."
to run when it's really
And we
cold.
got it done. We got What
So,
is how is
yeah.
it different for those that don't know that stayed in bed and then come?
It's difficult with your sinuses, so like your ears, your throat. So at least for me, it is, and so it can be kind of difficult. Running inside's a lot simpler.
Of course.
But yeah,
We did it outside.
how is it
Can you protect yourself with maybe a face mask or
earmuffs.
earmuffs?
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the face mask, but
I
a
had the
burglar
face mask,
type of
everybody.
thing would
I
be
had the
really
face
good.
mask. See, the face mask help. For those that want to join, and now that we're talking about it and you're feeling guilty, which it should, you can come back out, have some face masks at your
Yeah,
disposal.
make sure that you have really good snow socks. That's really, really helpful.
Yeah.
Even if the snow, your shoes
For
do
those
get
that
soaked.
wanna join
The socks really make
No
it
socks.
hard.
Earmuffs are good.
Earmuffs.
What
And
type
the
of gloves?
face thing. You need to have a sweater that can go here.
That helped me so much today, everyone. And I'll pull it out. I'm not even lying. I had a face mask on today. Gloves.
Gloves.
Now, I couldn't find really the best gloves.
I mean, there are.
They just feel so thin.
Yeah, there are a lot of thin ones, but you can also layer. So, like, if you put the little ones underneath, and then, like, obviously big ones. But I don't know, for people that ski and snowboard and such.
That's true. That's true.
You have that
Also,
stuff.
Nikki did mention that we did have hand warmers, so we were prepared. We were
I
prepared.
didn't want to use them.
I know.
But
I did. I needed it. But it come in a pack, and we're going to donate the rest of them. So we had a lot of things to keep us prepared. And it was only for like a few miles.
and the turnout was great. Like toys, there were so many toys.
Yeah.
Really,
If we talk about the toys, it's the easy way to get toys. I know friends that went to CVS. They're not super expensive. So if you want to give toys, and it's not just for Christmas, kids want to play with toys all year
they're
round.
really inexpensive. And I mean, a child
Jump
absolutely
for,
make their
for a teddy
day.
bear, for Christ's sake.
Right.
Now, I want to know, Nicole, we had Operation Give a Turkey Away to Homeless Shelter and Toy Drive, but if you had some charities to give to, what type of charities would you give to?
So I've volunteered for many years now. And it started with like after school programs because I was a latchkey kid, you know. And so there was there was a lot of us,
Yeah.
and so I went after school a couple like Tuesdays and Thursdays and helped those kids that did or didn't have, I guess, parents at home. So I would help tutor them and help them until their parents came home. And then when I moved to Los Angeles and I got to know the city better, you can volunteer to be like a big sister or a big brother. Make sure you have the time and the commitment because you know a lot of kids get let down and they want to
Yes,
have a
consistency.
solid commitment from you.
Yeah.
So that, and then also fostering animals. Fostering animals, and then you can also.
Because you love dogs.
I love dogs.
Any particular breed of dogs, or just I love dogs?
Well, I had a dog for 14 years, so I tend to be that preference of
Consistency.
Well, she looked like a tiny Ewok, tiny little Ewok, you know. But yeah,
So
she was my love.
charity-wise, you
I
would
love.
donate to animal shelters, it seems like?
Children, you know, that's another really, really, really big one for me because I sponsored a child for. I always wanted to ever since I was like a little girl, and so once I had like the money, I did for like 5 years, and I had the same picture of the same girl. Like she would just get fatter like every year on my refrigerator, so I would just layer them. Yeah.
Super cute. Children you would give back to, and let's see, latchkey kids. I feel like people are still doing that. What type of organization would that be called under?
That was just for you know a certain elementary school you know, that they did just for their students.
So giving back to schools. Giving back to schools.
Definitely.
I love it.
There was a place called Home downtown Los Angeles. It started just from a woman who, you know, wanted to help the kids that like didn't have you know, parents around and stuff like that. And it turned into a huge organization. And they have music programs, and there's like a waiting list to get in, and it was it's great. It's a place called Home in LA.
Love it. Now, as the audience looks in, they see you. They see like a hot woman. Yeah, she's super hot, and they're probably like, "Oh, whatever. She's hot. Of course, she's gonna work out. Look at her. She's slim." But no, tell people why you stay fit and why you work out. You know?
It's mentally, for me, it's so important because you can really feel the difference when you work out, and then you don't. It like drops like your chemicals, like in, you know, every single time I run or lift weights or something, my mood, you know, gets brought up, and you can definitely tell when you don't because it's like, you know, that's my technical term for it.
Now, I like that. That is
Downward
something you can look up.
spiral.
There you go. Pilates is your favorite.
I love Pilates.
Why? Not just because it makes you look shredded and awesome. Tell me why you love Pilates so much.
Because I danced like my whole life growing up, and it gives you like a dancer's body. It elongates, literally elongates your muscles. You know, I know
That
women
is
are
something you can
looking
look
for
up.
that,
There you go.
that bulk up, and so
Pilates
you don't
is
want to
your
lift weights,
favorite.
which is not
Why?
true. And you should
Not
definitely
just
lift
because it
weights
makes you
that
look shredded and awesome.
muscle
Tell me
is so
why
important.
you love
Like
Pilates so
losing
much.
fat just during the day when you're working out. So Pilates makes you long and lean, and like everywhere, and like toned and cut at the same time. But it's my like you know when your legs shake.
Yes.
So like my legs would shake the entire time, which is good. Yeah.
When I'm sometimes doing the breathing, I'm shaking from the core. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
shaking.
my little feet would be like like doing these crossovers. It's embarrassing because I kind of relate it to like sex.
Nice
Like
shakes.
when you're like your
They
legs
bring
shake.
this in and then just zooms me into that conversation. I'm going to.
So like when that happens, it was like embarrassing. I'm like, oh, my legs. My Pilates instructor was like, don't worry. That's the only other time it happens.
If you could have, and you really do love Pilates, you have stressed that. If you could have Pilates classes given to you for free for a month, or the best sex-shaking experiences of your life, which one would you pick?
So how much sex? You only get one experience at that point, and like a free month of the Pilates, or
If you could do great sex once a week versus Pilates as often as you want it in a month, which one would you pick?
so I would choose Pilates only because I can do that with myself. I'm fine with that, so I can get both. I mean, I'd love that month would be amazing.
She would rather pick
I'm
Pilates.
amazing too. So.
I love it. She's like,
You know how everybody like toasts and they're like 7 years had sex, and I'm like, I don't need to look in your eyes. I'm fine. I'm not worried about that.
I love it.
Sorry, Mom.
It's okay. It's okay. I love it. I love it. So tell us a little bit about yourself, because we had a great off-camera conversation that is so relatable. You shared your experience with depression, and I feel like with Nikki O having these, she's going to be donating to so many things imaginable. I think we should also think about mental illnesses that we deal with, and people think it's so taboo and it's swept under the rug. Like, for example, I know we're not feeling Kanye, I know, but he might be going through something. Yeah. This dude might be really dealing with some heavy levels of depression that we're just like, oh, you're a celebrity, you got money, you got the hottest chick, Kim Kardashian or whatever. You shouldn't be worried about anything.
That doesn't change anything about the way that you feel. Mm-hmm. Money doesn't make anything better. It can make life simpler, but it doesn't make you happy, that's for sure. I mean, people never would think that the struggles that I deal with and always dealt with are real. They wouldn't consider it authentic, or they would just tell me, like I told you earlier, like, why don't you just go for a run? And it's kind of like, you just don't get it, and I have to keep my mouth shut because of other people's ignorances. And I don't mean that they're stupid, but it's just they're not knowledgeable about the subject matter. So it's vastly different than what people expect or think that it is. It's not. It's being sad. It's like hopelessness. No quality of life, and people don't realize that. It's completely different, but especially coming from me, because everyone's like, oh, you're pretty, or
you have this going for you, or you have this family.
Yeah, but when you have like a really, really bad, like when you're in like one of those really dark holes, I like to call it the abyss. Nothing matters. It doesn't matter, especially coming from me, because the funny thing is, people say that the strongest emotion is love. Exactly. They love can change anything. It's the strongest emotion. In my opinion, it's not. It's actually hopelessness, because no matter, this is kind of a downwards talk.
No, this is real.
So,
no one talks about this.
No
this
matter
serious.
Who loves you, no matter how many people you love and loves you, like love will not save you from that. And it's stronger than that. And I always say that people like that know that I have it, and like make plans, and I'm just like,
real. No one talks about this.
No matter
serious.
Who loves just bigger than me.
That's really, I don't wish that feeling on anyone.
I would never.
I don't. If anyone, there's a couple of people definitely probably tuning in that has tuned into my Snapchat. I have these bouts where I talk about, I'm really depressed today, guys. And I talk about it on Snap. Oh, yeah. And I do readings. I think I read something about 50 celebrities you don't know that was battling with depression. And let me name one of them, Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this man. Humor, happy. He went to children's hospitals all the time. He loved making people smile. But internally, he was battling with something. He took his life. We have to understand how heavy this is. And honestly, with the tone of the world right now, a lot of people are actually going to still be dealing with depression more than they know. It's a really gray area. And a lot of people actually, when Trump was announced the president, there was about 3 days of a grayness. New York was walking around in this like really weirdness.
It definitely was.
It was like because when something's so what's the word? But not bashing him since we're trying to decide.
There was a
Something so dark and was spewing hate as he was wins. You kind of take a step back, like, what's going on?
Yeah. And this is my life now. This is our country. This is that.
People put him in.
Yeah.
You
But the
know?
percentage of people like Robin Williams that actually do take their lives is quite high for
Suicides are high.
major depression and such. I
As
mean,
he was
I've just
wins,
gotten really, really good
you kind of take a
at
step back, like, what's going on?
it's sad. It's like hiding the way that I'm feeling because I have to, because otherwise, like, oh, what's wrong? And you tell somebody, and they're like, then it's even worse because
When they cannot
they're like,
sympathize.
well, then you just like, or like, just it's fine. So you just lie, and that year after year after year, when you conceal something inside of you, usually you conceal things that are bad or that are private or something that's not good. And even though it's just a reality situation, year after year, that kind of makes you feel like that inside, like there's something wrong or bad inside of you because you're hiding a big part of yourself. And then that's what's really difficult. So I think that, the more you share like you do, it's really, that's strong. I am not. I'm scared, to do that. I mean, I'm doing it today, but but my
Bring it out. Bring the goodness out. Talking is a good thing.
It is. But growing up and not
Well, when you
saying
could relate,
anything.
I could relate. So maybe this is why it feels like a comfortable space.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Because when someone can't, I just
Like changing the
close off,
topic, like,
yeah.
all right, well, thank you. Let's talk about fitness. Like, no, this is real. I love talking about this in a sense because I know how it feels. I know how dark it feels, but I know how bright it feels when you overcome it. Like, whoo, yesterday was rough.
Well, that's the reason
I feel good right now.
I know I can enjoy life. I feel
all right, well,
more
thank
so
you. Let's
than
talk about
a
fitness.
lot of
Like,
people
no, this
because
is
I
real. I love
know
talking about
the
this
other side of it.
because
So I
how it
enjoy
feels.
life when
I know how dark
when
it
I feel
feels.
good.
But I know
Even
how
the little
bright it
things for
feels
me
when
are
you
everything
can
because
overcome it.
I
Like, woo,
appreciate
yesterday
them
was
so
rough.
much, and
I
it
feel
gives
good right
you a
now.
lot of empathy for others, a lot. And I think that it's very humbling. So, and I think that that's also something that people don't consider, like, oh, I'm ballet, or, I model, or whatever it is, that's completely wrong. I've been humbled to a large degree, but yet, it's not a bad thing. It makes you, a better person. It makes you
Gives you some
understand
good
people.
character.
Yeah, definitely.
Good character.
To volunteer and stuff.
It is. On these streets is rough. Let's help other people. Now, in closing, I want to know if there was anything that you can change about this world. Not world peace, not our president, something else. We want that. But if there's anything that you could change about this world, if you had that will to do, what would it be?
I would want somehow, if you can teach, in my opinion, if you can teach children compassion, I think it would change the world. Because compassion is something that, with compassion for other countries, for other religions, for other races, a lot of the things wouldn't happen that are happening now, or that have always happened. So I think teaching the world compassion, or the children, because they're our future, dealing with political stuff. I don't want to get into that area, but what I'm saying,
No,
wars
seriously.
and such. I think just teaching compassion and having people be more empathetic and understanding of others, in every realm. I think would solve a lot of problems.
Good one.
Oh yeah, and littering. So if everyone just didn't litter, it's really simple not to litter. If you just didn't litter at all, the world would just be a way better place. It's so simple. There's garbage cans everywhere.
It is.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
You take the subway.
Yeah.
Isn't it filthy?
Oh, yeah. It is. But still, I'll put garbage in my purse.
Me too.
Till I find
People
chocolate.
look at me like I'm weird. Why would I throw that on the ground?
I will never date a man who drops like a Snickers or whatever. I would never do it. I can't.
I like that though.
Yeah,
It's
I
really gross to look at someone that just dropped something.
It's our Earth, man. The only one we got for right now. Yeah.
Why would I want it? They're trying to move us to Mars.
Mars.
They're trying to move the rich people to Mars, not us. I'm sorry. Trying to get that money up so I can move to Mars. Nicole, you're an absolute darling. I do hope to see you. Thank you. I love your soul and spirit. We're gonna all social media connect. Nicole does some modeling. She's super hot. Now, do you mind me giving out your Instagram? Matter of fact, shout it out.
It's Nicole Silva Style, my Instagram, and then my Facebook is Nicole.
Thank you. I love
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 your
it,
soul
love
and
it.
spirit. We're gonna
And
on
I
social media
modeled
connect.
like my whole life. I don't
Nicole
really
does some
do that
modeling.
anymore.
I feel like once a
little bit,
model,
but-
always a
Now,
model.
do you mind your Instagram? Shout it out.
I'm never gonna say I'm not a model. I'll be 56 modeling some Bengay, like right here on the hip.
Like I'm in. I love these adult diapers.
I feel like
Adult diapers. I'm sure they're gonna make them into a thong when it's time for us to get into them. I'm gonna love those things, just letting out urine. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're going to bring Nikki back, and we're gonna close out everyone. Thank you.
I love these adult diapers.
You're a darling.
adult diapers. I'm sure they're gonna make them into a thong when it's time for us to get into them. I'm gonna
Oh my
All right, we're gonna
Mike, one check.
I need a recorded on y'all all the time.
close out everyone. Thank you.
Hello.
You're a darling.
Please send me a dick.
No, don't do that. No, I ain't down with that. I ain't down with that. I don't know.
Don't optical rape me. That was
optical rape.
That was
Stop optically raping me. Mike,
I recorded on y'all all the time.
Hello.
please send me a dick.
No, don't. No, I ain't down with
I
that.
love it. I love
Don't
it.
you kid.
They're gonna ask you your Instagram.
Wait, I need one bay hat.
Oh,
Just for the pic.
Put booty on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
The booty
Does
side.
that look okay?
Big booty. I love it. I love
Bunch
it.
of kids.
They're gonna ask you your Instagram.
Wait, I need one bay hat. Just for
Thank you.
yeah, just for the pic.
Put booty on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on.
The booty side.
Does that look okay?
Big booty.
Thank
Yay!
you. Okay.
All right, wrapping it up.
Woo.
Oh,
Take it all off.
Down there. You know?
yeah.
Just, if it's set up, okay, let me know.
And I'm just
I need
gonna
to move
also
that.
just let
That.
Instagram know we're wrapping it up. It's been a great day.
You didn't send me the thingies.
I know, I will. I'm sorry.
Like that's got a little like
Yeah,
the eye.
so-
The
I'm
eye.
surprised
I
I
look
make
super
it strong.
greasy.
Look, okay, check this out. Look, I have eyeliner still
A little
on this
glossy?
one,
Why
but this
is
one's
it
not
on?
because I slept on this side.
I'm talking about grease ball.
Too late now.
Oh, you're gonna
I
mat
just
me?
feel like you look like shiny, like
I'm like, yeah.
we glowing as fuck.
Ooh, pretty girls. Yes.
Bay as fuck.
Yes. Bay as fuck.
Okay,
I love my
look, I have
child.
eyeliner still.
I'm so tired.
I know you are.
It's like crashing now. I'm like,
I'm in
feel it.
crashing mode. Well, I kind of crashed on my couch with the monkey,
You was
Yeah.
looking like you was almost
little
gone.
sleep.
and I was so okay with that.
We
I
gotta
was so
hold hands like
comfortable.
this on the train so
Oh,
no
yeah.
one can rob us, like or steal us from each other.
I was like, wait, I didn't put my pants.
I
Oh
know.
wow, it puts everybody right in. I like that feature.
What?
Which one?
When you just put the @ symbol, it will pull up.
Oh yeah. I'm in crashing mode. Well, I
Oh, now they're
stuttering.
doing
I can't
that. They
even talk
didn't do that
right
before.
now.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
They didn't do that.
That was and it was like you got to type.
And then, yeah.
All right, I'll get with you.
Like,
They gotta make it worth
I wish
something
that they
because
would also put hashtags to like the top trending ones on Instagram because then it would just like.
do
be
people
great.
really
like that
see
feature.
when it's the top trending ones? Like, do they see you in the mix of all of that?
I get like if I put in like all the cities, like if I put in like Paris and I
oh,
put
now
in
they're
like
doing
Germany,
that. They
or,
didn't do that before.
Yeah.
With the
I'm
trend,
coming, I'm
with
coming,
the
Tracy.
trend,
Like,
what's
you
trending
know,
is, like,
Miami or whatever.
like-
If I put those hashtags in, I get so many more people. That, like,
Yeah, I need to learn my
amongst other things,
hashtags.
you know. You put like milk because then
Really see
No, I met this guy. Who was
I'm
in
sorry,
LA
Tracy.
for
One more.
domain,
In House of Titillation.
domain convention. And he owns a lot of bunch of domains. And he said he gets the most hits, so he makes the most money for any of the
You know,
domain
Miami or whatever, if I put
those
hashtags Wow. in,
Really?
Yeah, for some reason.
Nope.
Milk.
Yeah, I need to learn my
Put that
hashtags.
into the browser.
My dog.
You are though.
I met this guy.
I'm a MILF.
I'm sorry, Tracy. One more.
Right.
Yeah, on
Totally.
domain convention. Yeah, he owns a lot of stuff. He said he gets the most hits, so he makes the most money for any of the
Everyone, we are wrapping it up here at Just Die in Reality. I'm Daisha, and this has been my reality today. Beautiful women with big, beautiful hearts, All hearts. It's right here. Big, beautiful hearts today. My hearts is kind of big a little bit. So bodybynixx.com. Instagram, same thing, Body by Nixx.
Snapchat, Twitter, everything's Body by Nixx.
All hearts, it's right
You
here.
can get all this stuff soon in probably mid-January. Holidays are killing us, and I've got all these charities to do.
And they really do keep your head really warm.
They do. I swear
While
to
looking
goodness. That's why I look kind of like sweat.
Yeah, and as you're running away from creeps, they can at least see like just the booty. Everything's body. But
We
it's
run away from
obvious,
creeps
babe.
a lot in New York. A lot in New York and a lot in LA. I thank you for being here. Anything you want to say to the fans that are definitely more in love with you since they've been seeing you on my Snap?
I think I cried a little bit too.
You did, and that's good. That's good. This is like a crying session, though. We talked about some serious stuff. Wow.
Real
Being
shit.
sexy and
Hashtag
hot.
truth.
A lot in New York.
I would just like to say thank you guys for tuning in. I love to actually interact. I do actually respond to my fans, so mainly more on like Instagram because Snap is like too like you know how it's like, like when you respond to somebody
And it's
then-
not
then
there, and you
someone
don't
else
remember
comes,
what
and
it
I'm
was.
like, so then
Only on
sometimes I'm like
Instagram.
love it, and it could have been the guy who sent me the dick pic. I'm like no, I didn't
Like,
love
I didn't mean
that.
that.
I meant somebody else or something else. So
What's this dick pic
Completely
epidemic?
different.
But I want to let you guys know again to give back, do your part. And if there's anything that you guys want to request or
And it's not there.
Charities that you love.
then
us
check in
up.
with me. Let's figure something out. Let's see what we can do. And also, I do a lot of giveaways. You have to watch my Snapchat story. It could be random at all times. I do have a lot of sponsors that send me stuff, so I always try to give back. And we do fun contests, whether it's like 20 burpees, send me your video, or you repost. Yada yada. There's always contest
cool.
rules on my Snap, and then you have to do it
Charities that you
on
love.
IG, and then we post you, so it kind of helps you guys, and you get a chance to win. I gave a $5,000 facial about a month ago, like legit.
I got some Botox in it for $5,000.
Not just for that, but I mean,
This facial, you don't need it. This thing is new. It's called the Profound Laser. It literally resurfaced. Like this girl was like, I was like, girl, it looks like you have porcelain skin. You have never wears makeup, and on our younger skin, it's actually for older people.
Yes.
But it is, it lasts like 5 years, so it's just like a.
but remember, like, it's not just for the stuff, you know, like,
got some
everybody
Botox in it for
has a worse
$5,000.
day than you. There's someone else that's not, you know, if you think you're feeling bad, somebody else is feeling worse. So, like, giving back is
And even when
an
you're giving
amazing,
back,
amazing thing.
like we spoke with Nicole,
But you can
sometimes
also
you
win
might be
things.
feeling bad.
Yeah, we do a lot of giveaways. Just to
Giveaways
keep all of
always
things.
are a great incentive
Yeah.
to stay tuned. But just do it for the reasons of you see us being here happy, but sometimes we have dark days. We might go home. It's real. So keep the conversation going. You could always come to Just Die in Reality and talk about how you're feeling. If you want to come and vent to me, definitely follow me on @JUSDYE already. I'm not super famous, so I'm here to talk to people. Right?
Keeping an open mind about
Yeah,
those
yeah.
topics are great.
I want to talk to you now before like the floodgates of people just kind of coming, and then I can't. So I enjoy talking to you, and thank you for everyone that has been able to relate when I am snapping about my dark days. I thank you for those positive messages. I thank you for Nikki coming here and being so down to earth. This is crazy. Like, I can't believe this gym. Like, it's super sweet. She didn't have to. She totally didn't have to, but she did. She believes in me. She believes in Just Die Reality, and I absolutely love doing this. I love bonding and having great chemistry with women. Great fun times with the guys out there doing their thing. So we're going to always keep this here available, this platform, and it's going to grow. It's going to be great. We're going to touch people. It's going to be crazy.
And don't forget to tune into my Instagram
Please, she's hot.
at Nicole Silva Style.
Hot.
Yes.
And what's your nationality? Because people love nationalities.
So I'm half Brazilian and Flemish.
Ooh.
Flemish.
It's a language as well.
I know.
I think there's a little German in there too.
Ooh.
What is Flemish?
Hot
It's like
white
Belgium,
woman.
like
Okay, okay. No, I actually didn't know that, and I'm actually pretty like, well, I was like,
You're-
you're Flemish.
you're everything.
I was like Flemish, like what?
They're like
someone's
hot white woman,
so I'm
hot
white.
Asian,
I'm kidding. I'm Asian.
hot black girl.
Yeah.
Multicultural, like Napoleon right here. We got the vanilla, we got the chocolate,
I am usually
and you're strawberry.
This is not. This is
I'm yellow.
not my normal color.
You're
Moving to
strawberry
New York.
today. All right, everyone. So we're gonna let you go. We're going to get these toys where they need to be. We're gonna continue to warm up. Everyone, thanks for clicking the
We're probably
link.
gonna get a nap in.
Maybe a nap. You know what I'm saying? Continue to tune in for Just Our Reality. Reshare. You know, tell your friends about it. This was a good day, and just show your boobs, please. Heart. Show them.
The heart.
Hearts. Damn it, hearts and boobs confuse me. Bye, everyone. And we're out. Yay! So much fun.
I give you a hug. Well, I can give you a
No, I'm gonna go around here. Why not? Please. Show them.
The heart.
Hearts. Damn it, hearts and boobs confuse me. Bye, everyone. And we're out. Yay! So much fun.
I give you a hug. Well, I can give you a
No, I'm gonna go around here. Why not?